Hello everyone, this is Anna, Florida's teacher, and I start my Flosstube number 11, I think. It is number 11, I'm never sure which number it is. So it is March 23rd, and these are the projects that I'm going to work on this week. This is my never started yet beach chairs design from Dimensions, and the author, the designer name is Barb Tortillot, I think. That's the best way to pronounce her last name. I got everything ready. I just need to go on the beach and start stitching. I decided I'll start from the bottom left corner. It's majority of the half cross stitches, but we'll see. Honestly, maybe I just think so. Maybe it's not that easy. Then next is my slithering design. It's far away from the end. I believe it's just not even 5% done. It's a little over 2,000 stitches. But we can see the snake already. The designer is Patterns by Anna 11 from Etsy. Next, I hope I will finish my Citibank from Mill Hill. I'm 71% done, so I'm almost there, I just need to add some red stitches on the bottom. There's like some beads over here and over here, and I also have to add Christmas trees on both sides and the roof, and it's going to be done. And next is my temperature chart. The designer is called Teeny Weeny Cross Stitch, also the Etsy designer. And I do a jar for each day, for each temperature. Today I'm supposed to do one of the little test tubes, but if you watched me before, you know that I do the small test tubes all at once because it's the similar design and they're small and it's very easy to do it all at once. One more design is a Luca S, and it is Bouquet of Peonies, and I would say this is it, but I have one more surprise thing for you and for my daughter who graduated last year, but I didn't do anything for her for graduation, and I felt like something is off. I needed to do something by hand for her to remember that day. And this is what I found for her. These are Mary stockings. I was trying to buy it last year, but they ran out of these designs, and they were promising to restock it, but they never did, or maybe I missed when they restocked it. So I was waiting forever when they go back to sale, and a couple days ago, not a couple days ago, it was the whole week ago, I ordered that. I ordered two because I have another daughter and maybe she will graduate too. She's supposed to graduate in 2032. She is the class of 2032, but she's very smart and she has a big chance she's going to skip a class. But we will see how it goes. And she will end up graduating in 2031, but we'll see. We don't hurry up her to graduate. I believe it's better to stay at school as long as possible, so your way to retirement is 1 year shorter. So this is Graduation Bear, and I'm going to do it for my daughter, my 19-year-old who graduated last year. She told me that she's still waiting for my craft, and this bear is just perfect. Just perfect. I never did felting, and I don't know how it's gonna work for me, but hopefully I'll figure it out. I heard that Mary Stockings, they have really, really good instructions. But I'm going to start working on this bear tomorrow because my daughter is still here and she's not supposed to see it. It's a surprise for her. But today I am traditionally going to do my peonies because it's the memorial piece, and I do it to remember my grandma, one of them. And her birthday was on Sunday when I started it. I mean, like Sunday in December, and since then I'm trying to do it every Sunday. Hello everyone, today is Monday, March 24th, and I was able to add 400 stitches for my peonies, and we can see the flower already a little bit. Yes, that's the main flower that goes like in the very front of the picture, and it looks amazing, guys. And also I went on the beach this morning, and you will see how it went over there in the beach. And here at first 200 stitches, it's half cross stitches, and it goes wonderful. However, it's an interesting experience, and I definitely should be here earlier because it's getting more sunny and more crowded, and it's not very convenient with the wind. Stitching with the wind, it's interesting experience. All right, see you next time on the beach. And here we go with my results in a better light, not so much of a sun and shade situation. And this is basically the sand right here. It didn't go far yet, as you see, just 200 half stitches, half cross stitches. Exactly, somehow I managed to make exactly this amount. And here comes the cat. Hi. And I do hope I will be able to go to the beach this week. At least I plan so far. All right, my friends, I opened up my Mary Stocking bear, gradation bear. I'm surely going to fix it to 2024 because my daughter graded it last year. It's just very belated bear is coming up. So I opened it up, I read instructions, and got lost. I was full of disbelief in myself, but I decided to calm down, and I know one step at a time, and I can do it. It doesn't have to be perfect as usually. It just has to be done with love, right? And that's what I'm going to do right now. I will start with this part. I'm going to probably finish the face today, or maybe at least start the face, and we'll see how it goes. I do not have any due dates. I just want to try to enjoy it or to try something new. And I'm here to say how proud I am of myself. I just finished the first ever step. I did the outline stitches over here and over there, and the back looks like a little mess, but I guess it's okay in this particular case. So I'm going to the second step. There's so many steps, I did not count them, but I believe at least 30. But I'm done with the first one. Yay! So proud of myself. Again. I believe now I'm supposed to do the eyes, to embroider eyes. And then the third step is to do something with the muzzle. Yes, bear muzzle. And it's next like 3-4 steps. So I will see you back when the face is completely done. And here is the bear. Whatever I was supposed to do for today, everything is done. I wanted to do the face and the paws, and it's beautiful. Feet are done, face is done, and it's like 5 steps together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Also, I'm going to work on my slithering design, and maybe if I have time and desire and energy, I'll work on my Citibank too. But so far I'll start with the slithering design. I was able to add just 150 stitches, which is not bad, which is even wonderful, I believe, because all of them were pretty much confetti. Just maybe small parts like this I added today and this I added today. Small parts were like all of them stood together, all these cross stitches stood together, but majority of them were like confetti, confetti, confetti. And this is the bank. Just remember how it looks like, because I'm going to work on it today and tomorrow, and then you will see the difference. Yay! Hello everyone, today is Thursday, March 27th, and I was able to add a lot more stitches, something like about 500 stitches. I don't know if you can see a big of a difference. I will see it when I will put the video together. What did I add? I finished all of this clear beads, and I did the red on the bottom, and I started the roof. I added some beads over here, and I made a few rows on the roof, and I keep planning to finish this color on the middle of the roof, and then I will go back on the bottom. But I was actually supposed to skip this beautiful, honestly, I was supposed to skip this day and just to show you a big result tomorrow. But do you know what happened? I made totally 3,333 stitches, and it is 77.7%. And I decided it's so funny that I've noticed that, and I stopped, and I'm filming it for you. What I also can tell you, that my beads look so much more shinier in real life when I look at them in person. And here it looks pretty much boring in the camera. And I am going to figure it out how to show all the shine when the piece will be finished. I have a very smart husband who knows how to make the things pop in the camera the best way. But I'm not sure if he will be able to do this, because he never worked with the beads, obviously. Why should he? But he will do it for me. He will try at least. And we will be able to see the real beauty. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow with updates. I do not work on anything else. I just do my temperature chart, and I keep working on my bank. I do not have much time, but I still hope I will be able to finish it by the end of March. At least I will do as much as possible. I will push it through as much as possible, because there's like around 1,000 stitches left, and I do believe I can do that by the end of March, but we'll see how it goes. All right, see you tomorrow, or maybe even Saturday, so you can see a bigger result. And it's already Sunday. Unfortunately, I didn't have too much time to work on any of my cross stitch projects, but the bank is almost done. and I still have to do a lot of things. I want to finish by tomorrow. It's like 600 stitches left in my calculations, and I hope I will be done by tomorrow so I can do complete new starts starting April 1st, because I want to do pumpkins and sunflowers April, and I hope I will be stuck with them and I don't take anything from March. I mean, like, I will still take some stuff that I work constantly in it, but none of the things that I was thinking to finish. And bank is the last thing that I was supposed to finish by this time. Also, my friends, I never remember to show you the progress on my crochet blanket. It's going very well. However, I do not pay enough attention to it, but I will speed up. I want to do at least 2 rows a day, and it's gonna be great. So I was supposed to buy one more skein of yarns, but do you know what happened? I realized that my beautiful ombre pattern will not work for more than 4 rows, 4 skeins. Never mind, 4 skeins, because it should start with the dark and end with the dark, and it should be just even count of skeins. And if I do 6, it will be too much, so my blanket will be a bit shorter than all the other blankets, but it will be still perfect, still wonderful and amazing, because unfortunately it will look weird if I will start it again all over, and it will end up just in the middle of nowhere. We need exact pattern in this. And maybe I should think about it earlier and make the blanket not as wide as this one, but I believe it's fine. It's still going to be wonderful, because usually I make 63, 65 rows, and it will be like 58, 60 rows. Depends on how it goes, how much will I use, but it will be slightly almost 60 rows, which is going to be fine, pretty much wonderful. But we'll see how it goes. I still have chance to buy more. So far I made 18 rows, maybe 19, but I believe 18, and I used 1 full skein of yarn and maybe like a third of the second one. And this is what I'm going to buy today. It says on the stand it's 40% off for everything. This is also on the shelf over here. Unfortunately, not really my style of stitching, but I would take like a Christmas or fall or Halloween collection. Oh, I just noticed this one. I guess I'm gonna go through the book, and if I like it, I'll take it. Unfortunately, it's dark outside already. This is my JoAnn, and whatever I was going to buy, I didn't buy it because it was not present there, but they promised me that most likely it's going to be there. I was actually going to buy that extra skein of yarn for my daughter's friend blanket, because I feel like it's gonna be a little short and awkward, and I want to have extra yarn to make sure everything is okay. They have all the colors, but the one I need today. Okay, what did I buy? I found Just Cross Stitch Christmas edition, and it was 40% off. Seriously. And I surely bought this too, because there are like at least 3 designs that I'm going to stitch. At least I plan I will do it one day. And Cross Stitch special edition is absolutely amazing. I saw it just online. I never saw Just Cross Stitch magazine at JoAnn when I was thinking to buy it. I saw another cross stitch magazine, but it's not just cross stitch, it's something else. I don't remember the name of it. But I never saw just cross stitch, and look how lucky I am today. If I find some fall or Halloween edition, I will be completely satisfied forever. So because I am the fall and Christmas / winter stitcher, that's my favorite type of designs. And I like flowers, let's be honest, I like flowers. All right, it was, by the way, Thursday, April 3rd, and I keep forgetting to show you what I'm stitching because I don't have much time to stitch, and I absolutely do not have time to film because that's a lot of events going on in my life, and a lot of stuff that had to be done and completed by this time, lots of deadlines. So I'll show you all the report tomorrow of whatever I did this week. I didn't do too much, but I guess overall it's like about 1,000 stitches I made. And I will show you not much of a progress, but I made it. I made some. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, guys, because today I'm not stitching. It's already too late. It's 9 o'clock and I'm going home and straight to bed. Hello everyone, it's already Saturday. It's April 5th, and I want to show you closer what I have been buying at my JoAnn's. I found some of the books. I found some of the books up there, as you saw. I believe I found 3 or 4 books, but unfortunately none of them are the kind I would love to stitch anything out of them. But they were cool, honestly. But why should I buy it if I am pretty much sure I will most likely never be willing to stitch anything out of there? Do you know what do they have in here? They have invitations to get it, to get the subscription for 2 years, just for $15 a year. So it's basically $30 for 2 years of subscriptions. And I'm seriously thinking on becoming a victim of marketing strategy. And there are like kind of like half of designs from this edition is going to be stitched eventually, or at least I'm dreaming of it. Unfortunately, one of the designs, this design, unfortunately this is just the 4th part, and now I have to think how to get 3 more parts of it. But maybe I'll be lucky to find it, because I really like some of them. I don't know if I would love to stitch the whole piece, or maybe just like some of them as little finishes, because they really look cute. Each of this little, I don't know what is that. It's kind of mandala, like 12 little mandalas, and it's wonderful. I like it. And even I'm not a big fan of primitives, like super primitive primitives, but this is also so cool, guys. I really want it to be stitched. I will probably skip the initials because we both are S's, and or maybe it's gonna be even funnier to put SS. Next, this is just like, I want to stitch almost each and every project out of here, and I don't know what to do with that, because I know that next Christmas Just Cross Stitch magazine is coming with the new Christmas edition, and I will be willing to stitch another full magazine of designs. So it's kind of like addiction, definitely, for me now, and I finally accepted it. Then I bought all the DMC variegated, or how are they called, flosses. I just grabbed any colors I liked at the moment. I tried to limit myself, so I got 2 of each. And I got, I believe, 5 colors, and one was just 5 colors, 2 of each, yes, and 1 color, it was the last one, so I grabbed just one. But it's so cute. It's kind of like something reminding me Florida sunset, something is just spring. Cute. Maybe I will make a sampler or a Quaker. Should be cute. And I have no plans for this stuff. I just like fall colors, as you understand. Fall and earthy, and everything is mine. Everything should be mine. I love it. And honestly, I do have some dreams in my mind. I'm going to purchase some designs, and some of these colors are going to be used on them super soon. Maybe this fall, or maybe next fall of 2026. We will see how it goes, because I have lots of projects on my mind and I have no time. And honestly, I also do not like to sit on my butt all day long. I wish I could do that, but then I have issues with my health and I don't want to do that again to myself. Let's go back to my projects, and I'm going to show you what I have been working on. Alright guys, if you watched my March recap, so you know that I decided to make this month, the month of April, the month of sunflowers and pumpkins. And I already started to keep working on my whip of shame, the only one in my life so far. And I hope it's the only one forever. So what am I doing? I am starting with this part of it, then I'm going to this part of it. I don't know how long I will stick to it, but my plan so far is to finish this corner and make it like 60 or 50%, or maybe like 48% of the whole piece. I don't know, I didn't count yet how much is this, and this pattern is on the paper. That's Lucas retired pattern of sunflower, vase of sunflowers. And I just started this part, the background, and look at the difference of previous years of stitching. That's how my stitches looked like when I was stitching a year and a half ago. And these are stitches that are made this week, and I'm so proud to announce, I guess I'm getting much better with my stitches. These stitches don't look bad. They are not perfect, but they don't look as bad as stitches on the very bottom when I just started. But these stitches are almost perfect, and I feel like even next year it's going to be even more perfect. And it's really cool to see on this project how the level of skill is growing. Isn't that amazing? And the stitches are going so much faster. I remember when I was stitching this part, like over the weekend, I was trying to make 300 stitches a day, and it was like very, very difficult for me. 100 stitches a day, like during the weekday, was also difficult for me, but I was trying to make it, and it was going slow. But right now I probably wasted like an hour and a half, and I made 360 stitches. Can you imagine that? Yes, I know they're the same color, but it's kind of the same pattern, and I know that it was way more difficult for me back in the days. Now it's so much faster, and it makes me believing that I will be a much faster stitcher in future, and I will keep the quality, hopefully. And also guys, I finished, or almost finished, my Citibank design for Mill Hill. I do have to add a little bit of what is here, backstitch, and the flagpole, and it's gonna be everything. Oh no, I have to add letters, Citibank, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just do the bank without the word city, because there is a brand bank that is called Citibank. It's spelled differently. The word city is spelled differently, but maybe I'll just put bank so I know it's mine, okay? And it's very beautiful, very cute. And in real life it looks, I don't know if it looks better in real life, or in real life I see like that my beads are more shiny, but overall it looks a little bit different on camera, but it looks amazing both ways. I don't know what I'm going to do with the framing yet, because there is a little issue. The perfect frame would be 6 by 6 inches or 7 by 7 inches. Maybe 7 by 7 would be even better than 6 by 6. But it's really difficult to find this size of frames like they exist on Amazon. But if I like them, the pricing is horrible. And if I don't like them, I don't like them. I don't want to buy them. But very popular 5 by 5 inches frames are too small for this design. And I also have at home 8 by 8 inches frames. I'm not sure if this design will look good in it, but I will try to check, and we will be doing that tomorrow together. And maybe there is a chance that I will have to paint another small little frame by myself that I did before a long time ago. I mean, like a couple months ago. I really did enjoy that experience. I just didn't like the smell of the varnish, but everything else was cool. So I'm going to do the backstitch right now, and it will be done. And tomorrow we will try different frames that I have at home. And if it doesn't work, I will be thinking, what else can I do with that? And also today I'm going to be stitching more of my sunflower designs. And also I'm working on my temperature chart. And the temperature chart looks amazing, but I'm not showing it to you. I decided I will show you at the beginning of the weekend, at the end of the week, because you can't see much of a progress with every single jar in there. So we will see you tomorrow. And this is Sunday, April 6th. And yesterday I added about like 200 stitches over here. It's also still background and a little bit of a leaf. There should be another leaf. And it's still going wonderful, and the quality of stitches is still pretty much better than it was before. So I was working on this side like in the beginning of October 2023, and this was finished at the end of November of 2023, the same year. And these stitches are much better than stitches over here. But I'll tell you how much better I am now when I will reach this area. But it's not going to help. It's not going to happen soon. So then, yesterday I've been working on my temperature chart. I finished all the corks, like basically all of them were done. I just finished all the corks and started to do the stand for the testing tubes. I don't know how the tubes are going to look like because I don't see anything similar. It's a little bit of a different kind of design, but pretty much similar to this. And here is completely finished and ironed piece that is called bank. In real life, the word bank is more visible than in the camera for some reason, but it's okay. I would still say that the wreath is too large, but it's okay. It still fits. It's perfect. Oh, I need to fix a little bit of my beads. It's okay, I'll do it later. But the base looks fantastic. I was not sure if I was supposed to do the snowflakes, and I'm still not sure it was a good idea. So I do have two different frames. One is like really large like that, and I think it looks fantastic. I like it. I don't know if it will be possible to frame it. I think, yeah, there's a little bit. I believe I can be able to stretch it. And there is another frame. I stole it from my daughter's. This is 6x6, a little bit over than 6x6, and it also looks fantastic. And I don't know what to choose, because I can find a frame like this too. I'll probably ask my family. I like this, probably even more. Maybe I'll find a white frame like that. This looks good, but this one looks better, in my personal opinion. The both of them combined look even more better. So I'm going to think of it. Hi everyone, I was putting all the little clips together, and I realized that the very last little clip where I do say bye-bye and happy stitching is missing. So I'm here to fix it, and I want to thank everyone for watching, for subscribing, for your likes. Thank you for being with me, and happy stitching everyone. Bye!